Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is my first video ever. We got a 2001 Silverado, putting a 4L80 in it, turbo truck, and we need to change the drive shaft over. We need to change the slip yoke on the drive shaft in order to the 32 spline yoke in order to run it. It's an extended cab truck, so let me show you guys how to do that. Here's the truck. I just wanted to show you guys what it is. It's a 01 Silverado extended cab. I just stabbed a 4L80 in it yesterday. Old 4L60 right here. This one's a turbo truck. On 3. It's a 76 mil 65, 76, 65, I believe. It's a billet wheel. Got the TBSS intake on there, the Motion Race Works valve covers. Last time at the dyno, it made 559 tire, and that was on 93. So that's just a little bit about the truck. Super ugly, but we'll get there. All right, so on the drive shaft side, here's the old yoke. You can see the difference diameter wise. This is not going to work. This came out of the 4L60. I used a cutoff wheel and just chopped it off because it's quicker. Looks like this U-joint was previously serviced. It does have those little retainer clips on the inside of it, so I just cut the center section of that U-joint out, and we'll just use this press and push those out. It should pop out like nothing. This is the new yoke. All the new parts, in order to do this conversion, I will post them in the link down below in the description, so you guys can pick up what you need for your swap. But it's actually pretty straightforward. I was pretty nervous about it at first, but nah, not too bad. So let me try to get this camera set up real fast, and we'll get this done. All right, so the press we'll use to install the new U-joints. These, hopefully I can hit them out with a hammer because they are very stubborn. They're seized up in there. It's been a very long time since this truck was ever touched. So let's see if we can do that. Yeah, it's coming down. So stubborn. There you go. Number one. And number two. Look at that. It went into the other side. Got it. Nice. All right, so now that that's out, we can work on getting some new U-joints in there and adapting this new Sonnax slip yoke. Let's see, so I'm back. Sorry I didn't film this portion of it. If you have a press or if you've ever changed U-joints before, you obviously know this is pretty self-explanatory. But basically on the conversion joint, on the drive shaft side of things, and not the yoke, we haven't put the yoke on there yet, but on the drive shaft side of things, these press in. So I just press those in, and you have retaining clips that sit on the inside, not on the outside, on the drive shaft side. This U-joint, these U-joint caps here are smaller than these. So that's what's going to allow you to adapt that 32 spline slip yoke to this drive shaft. So I'm going to see if I can get the other pressing on film. We're going to put the slip yoke to the large caps, and yeah, it should slide right in the truck and bolt right up like nothing. Let's get it going. This is the exact U-joint you guys would need in order to do this swap. It's a 447, and honestly, you can buy it on Amazon. I think it was like $23. And this press, actually, you can pick up at a Harbor Freight local to you. It's like 180. So basically, you can pick one up if you need it, take it back, get your money back. You know how it is in this economy. So let me set up the camera and let's see if we can get this going. So I'm going to try to get this on film for you guys. So basically, step-by-step process. Let's get this here. Trying to keep it in frame for you. So basically, we want to slip this over. All right, just like that. So once you have your slip yoke over your U-joint, obviously take the caps off of your U-joint first. And then you're just going to hold your yoke right here. Basically, take your new cap right here and go from the top on to the shaft there. And we're going to start pumping this down. I'll probably speed it up here because the jack is really slow. Get centered. Sorry about that. Hit the camera. Oopsie. In she goes, just like that. Look at that. Beauty. All right. So once you're bottomed out, just leave it. When we press the other side, it's going to push that side back. And then we should be able to put our retaining clips in. So here, let's go ahead, flip it over. Got our new side. U-joint cap. Get her in there. Might hear a big, big pop. There you go. And then she should go in like butter. Just make sure I'm not hitting the side of the yoke there. It looks a little, so I'm going to back off. I don't want to mess up my fancy Sonnax slip yoke that I bought there. So go ahead. All right. Now we want to make sure that we can fit those retaining clips in there. So let me show you what it looks like on the inside. On the inside, there's like a lip in there that the clip is going to sink into. Let's see if this camera will focus. Not really focusing, but when I can get it to the vise bench, I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so we got the 32 spline Sonnax slip yoke onto our 4L60 drive shaft using the 447 conversion joint, U-joint. Forgive the table here. It's absolute mess. I was working on the truck yesterday. It was getting dark out, so I just picked up all my tools and threw them on the bench. I need to organize the box. One day I might give you guys a tour, make a video, a little tour box tour. I I used to, a little background about me. Used to work for General Motors, like General Motors dealerships, several of them for about 10 years span of time. Uh, I left that life behind now, so I just have all my tools at home, and I do everything here. So yeah, so that's pretty much a rundown. But yeah, so let me show you guys what's going on with the yoke here. So this is the clip I was talking about. It's basically anytime you've ever pulled a drive shaft, you'd see this style clip. So basically, when we're pressing in the U-joints, we want to make sure that that is, I'm very bad with the camera. This is my first video, so bear with me. But we want to make sure that this ring is recessed in there and locked into place. Otherwise, you could have like a, catastrophic failure. You definitely don't want that to happen while you're out on the road. The other side, I haven't put in yet. I'm not sure if it will fit yet. I might need to push down a little bit, take it back to the press and push it down a little bit. But as long as that other side C-clip is in, that means we're not going to we're not going to push it out any further than it was. And then we should be able to put this retaining clip on. No issues. So let me run this over back to the press, push down a little bit on it, and get enough space to get that C-clip in. All right, so I went, took it back over to the press, and I got it pushed in a little bit more. The other side C-clip is already in. So this is the style C-clip I'm talking about here, and what I use, I think I picked these up. I mean, they're made by Lang, but I actually picked these up from Summit. I'll drop a link in the description below, but it's a bunch of different snap ring plier sets with different attachments on the end, so you can. But this is just what I use to pop it in there. So let me show you guys what I do. Basically, I just grip it just like this. You're gonna squeeze and compress it. Once you do that, it should hit the camera again. I'm so bad at filming, man. So anyways, do that, and boom. She's in there like swimwear. And she ain't coming out. So just make sure that your clip is like recessed in there along the edges on both sides. Let me adjust the camera here so you guys can see. I'm going to take it out of the vise so you guys can see both sides. So that's in there. No issues. And that one's in there. No issues. All recessed along the edges. So there you have it, folks. You have now successfully adapted your stock 4L60 two-piece extended cab drive shaft. This, you just take it as it sits now, throw it in the truck with your 4L80 installed. Everything's going to line up just like it should. Boom. Good to go, fellas. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.